Greetings, YouTube. So today I'm solo. My wife has to work. Her company has a big sale and they need her at work helping them with their live chat. So I decided to go out and hit a few yard sales, and I plan to, at the end of the yard sale segment of my day, take the books that I still had in my apartment that I don't want to a bookstore in Nashua, New Hampshire. I've actually done a video one day when I was there. It's a very large used bookstore. They accept donations, and I mean it's the size of a standard brick and mortar Barnes and Noble. It's a big bookstore. And they could easily absorb 5 boxes of nonfiction books, because I had 5 banana boxes from like the grocery store full of books. So while I was going to different yard sales today, I happened to strike up a conversation with someone about the whole concept of, getting rid of junk, because they were holding a yard sale to get rid of junk, and I was getting rid of books because I didn't want these books. And so they asked what kind of books I had, so I said, a bunch of nonfiction, and gave a brief description to kind of topics that some of the book covered. And said, can I look at them? I said, sure. So, long story short, they took all the books. So I didn't have to go to the bookstore today and donate the books. These people took them away, which is fine by me. They can have them. They're not worth anything. I checked online for a few of the prices. They're just not worth much. If something's not worth at least $10, it's not worth my time selling. So I just gave these books away. They can read them or donate them. They can do what they want with them. It's not my problem anymore. But I did find a few bargains today. First thing I found is a gift from my wife, so I'm hoping that she's not watching this at work. She loves bells, and I got... Now this probably looks familiar to many people, because this is an actual school bell, not just a facsimile, but an actual school bell sold to me by the teacher that received it when she had been on the job for 30 years. So I guess she didn't want it. Then we found bunches of movies today. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the boxed 30th Anniversary Ultimate Edition. There's all kinds of stuff in here. The movie, documentary, poster, the whole 9 yards. And it's in like new condition. I don't think the person ever even watched the thing. We have The Never-Ending Story 1 and 2. I really liked Never-Ending Story, and the person was selling them together, so I was own both of them. Predator 2, which is a movie I actually enjoyed. Yes, I know it's cheesy. It's got Danny Glover in it, but that's life. Valley Girl with Nicolas Cage, which is a movie that I really enjoyed. In fact, I can remember seeing it when it came out originally in a local theater, which is no longer a theater anymore. And this is still sealed. The person never watched it at all. I picked up 4 Mel Brooks movies. Silent Movie, 12 Chairs, To Be Not To Be, and Blazing Saddles. And I picked these 4 up for $1. So, can't lose there. Then we have music today. We have Evanescence, Weird Al Yankovic. I paid a whole 75 cents for that one. Joe Walsh's Greatest Hits. I was kind of a Joe Walsh fan when I was younger. Blues Traveler. Space Hog. I think I heard one of their tracks and I liked it. I think I paid $0.25 for it. Good enough for me. Merry Christmas from Bing Crosby. Yes, he was a bit of a jerk, but he has a great voice, and even though I'm not Christian, I do love a good Christmas song. Johann Pachelbel's freely composed works and partitas? I can't tell you. My wife's a fan of Pachelbel, so I figured for 50 cents I can see if she's interested. Smash Mouth. Bare Naked Ladies. I don't think I have this one. If I do, well, donate it again. Talking Heads. And as a closer, yet more Evanescence. And last but not least, this is a solid block. All kinds of reflection there. Solid block of polished granite, which is a bookend, because I don't actually have proper bookends on my bookshelves. A lot of the times I would be using old bottles that I liked that I just filled with water and stick them on the shelf, but it does kind of look like it makes me a college student. So why don't I get those replaced with something that at least looks a little classier, and for 50 cents I can make the shelf look a little classier. So those are the bargains I had today, folks. No guest today because my wife's the person that normally is the guest star, and she's not here. So I hope you guys had a good weekend. And I'm using the term guys gender neutral.